Everybody, it's Pito, aka PT Sports 84, back with another NBA 2K24 video. Today is December the 1st, 2023. NBA 2K decided to drop another official roster update today to fix a couple discrepancies from yesterday's ratings update. We had three players that did not get properly adjusted in the game, but were on the official 2K site as having their ratings adjusted. So 2K basically fixed that today. Let's dive into those three players real quick. First up is Jacob Gilyard for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jacob Gilyard went from a 69 overall +4 to a 73 overall. He's been playing well enough to keep the starting job while Marcus Smart is injured, as well as John Morant is suspended. So glad 2K recognized Jacob Gilyard for his efforts, for the shorthanded Grizzlies. Next up, we have Thomas Bryant. He actually goes -1 to a 74 overall for the Miami Heat. He started last night basically for Bam Adebayo, but as you know, with 2K's ratings, they basically stop the ratings after Tuesday's games in order to put the info in on Wednesday and then get that update out on Thursday. So we'll see if Thomas can stay in the rotation. He's kind of been in and out throughout the season, but he goes down 174 overall. Last but not least, we have Chris Boucher for the Toronto Raptors. He goes -1 to a 76 overall. The Raptors have been kind of up and down all season. Boucher, as well as Precious Achiuwa, have kind of been up and down for a good part of the season. So throw Gary Trent in there as well. So glad 2K was able to recognize that he was supposed to go -1. So with that said, the second part of the update that came in, we have three notable players that have injury designations removed. They all will be playing sometime over this weekend, so 2K was trying to be proactive and get them in. Now, the first one may get pushed back because there were secondary reports that he may not play until next week. We'll see. It's Bojan Bogdanovic, and boy, do the Pistons need him. They need a shooter on the floor to help the spacing. It's so bad. Now, what's odd is Monty Williams changed up his starting lineup. He removed Asar Thompson, who has been playing great defense, terrible on offense, but great on defense, as well as Jaden Ivey. He just, at this point, Jaden Ivey needs to ask for a trade. Because I don't think with a 6-year contract, they're going to fire Monty Williams in year one. But they replaced those two in the lineup. They actually moved Isaiah Livers to small forward, which I don't think is going to stick because Bogdanovic is coming back, so he'll occupy, obviously, the starting job there. And then Killian Hayes, which is a Monty Williams favorite, was inserted back in the lineup. What's interesting is now you have Killian Hayes on the ball at point guard, so he should be the point guard. And then you've got Cunningham as the 2 guard playing kind of off the ball. They want to see him off the ball a little bit more based on what Monty Williams said. So it'll be interesting to see if Asar Thompson can get back into the starting lineup somehow. If you put Cade back at point guard, put Asar at the 2, and then have Bogdanovic play the 3, because basically Asar can cover mistakes for Bogdanovic and Cunningham defensively if need be. Then you still have Marcus Sasser off the bench. If you did move Ivy, you still got Burks there as a veteran as well. So we'll see. Next is Trey Murphy III. Adds much needed shooting to the team. More recently, Larry Nance Jr. re-aggravated his broken ribs that previously happened, so he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. So now there's a spot in the rotation. Obviously, Najee Marshall's been playing well, so he'll stick. Jordan Hawkins as well. I expect Jose Alvarado to stick in the rotation. But the biggest loser in this one is Dyson Daniels, probably relegated behind Alvarado at this point. But Trey Murphy should get a very, very solid chance to play over 20 minutes a game, which they need that. Very good shooter. He does more than shooting. Can get in that mid-range a little bit as well. So good to see him back, hopefully healthy and staying healthy. And last but not least, he actually played last night and looked phenomenal off the bench. I don't know why Jacques Vaughn just won't start him at the 2. But we have Cam Thomas, excuse me. Cam Thomas at the 2 guard. They changed his position in yesterday's update, but Cam Thomas is a certified bucket. If you didn't watch the JJ Redick podcast, make sure you check out that episode with Cam Thomas. He kind of elaborates on playing and then not playing and just kind of the situational role and how that affects him. But he seems to be doing okay because, even though he didn't close the game out, really can fill it up at a high clip. So good to see that there. So we get an injury added to Jalen Smith. Looks like he's going to be out for at least a couple weeks. And then last but not least, added the injury for Gary Payton II. We don't know how long he's going to be out with the torn calf. Just out indefinitely at this point. One that I'm looking forward to, he still has the injury designation on because they haven't announced exactly when he'll come back, is Kelly Oubre Jr. I'm hoping he can come back either Wednesday or Friday of next week. And he's really going to help because then that puts Tobias Harris back at power forward, allows Oubre to come in as the starting small forward. You still got Batum and Covington as the backups, so the Sixers can get back rolling with a solid core. So with that said, that's the end of the update. That's what 2K updated today. No retro content was added, just in case anybody's curious about that. So nothing there, but I hope everybody has a safe weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And please, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel as well if you haven't already. We're on the road to 5K before the end of NBA 2K24. That's my goal. I hope to reach it. It's a hard goal to reach, but I think we could do it if we get enough viewership, word of mouth. Make sure you're telling a friend. If they want to know what's in the roster updates, make sure to hit my channel up. But hope everybody has a great weekend and take care.